Hello and welcome back to the What is K-pop podcast, in which we talk all things K-pop. They've gone back to the other version. Oh, that's so good. So you didn't catch yesterday's episode. I'd mentioned that Riverside, like the thing I used to record, thankfully, it's gone back to working. Updated its UI, but now it's gone back to the way it was before, which I think is different from the way that it was originally when I started. Yeah, because the time was down there. Yeah, so it's changed a few times since I started doing this. So yeah. Look at me also doing regular scheduled episodes. Oh, not even scheduled, just regular episodes again. Didn't know if I was going to, but then it was. And I was looking on the news and it said this girl had left a group, and then I was like, oh, have I ever talked about them? I had not. Yeah, we're gonna talk about her. I was like, words? Are we gonna do the words? We're not gonna do the words. We are going to talk about USPEER. USPEER? 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 Are we gonna say it like that? Yeah, so they are a six-member girl group originally under WM Entertainment, and now we're under MW. I just rolled my eyes. By the way, I'm just okay, whatever. I don't care. So they originally were seven, obviously, and they made their debut on the 4th of June 2025 with the single album Speed Zone. The group name comes from us, meaning we, and then peer, meaning question or ask, which it doesn't. It means someone that you're with, it's a friend, or an additional, in your classes, you have your peers, whatever. It holds the meaning of the group understanding the nature of the world and where we will be together and create a better future. It's giving you a little bit of history, background information, a little bit more. So in 2023, on the 19th of July, parent company RBW revealed during a report that they were planning to launch a new group in the middle of 2024 under WM, consisting of 6 or 7 members between the ages of 16 and 17. But then obviously things didn't come to fruition until March of 2025 on the 24th. WM Entertainment released a logo motion for the upcoming group, which we now know as USPEER, through their SNS accounts. And on the same day, it was revealed that they were going to debut in the first half of the year 2025 and release group content through their personal social media accounts. On the 26th, it was announced that USPEER would be introduced through their own debut reality show Run Up, and that would air from the 10th of April and releasing every Thursday at 8 pm KST time. And then on the 30th of March, it was announced that Yewon, Zoe, Sian, Seiyu, Dawn, Chaina, and Roa would be the members. So they debuted on the 4th of June, and then it was announced that Yewon would temporarily pause activities due to health reasons, and that they would continue activities. And then it was announced that their contract had ended on the 31st of December 2025, and I'm not laughing, and that they'd amicably concluded negotiations regarding their exclusive contract and trademark rights, and that the trademark had been transferred to MW Entertainment under the CEO Lee Won-min's guidance, and that they would be releasing an album, hopefully, during the middle of the year. I remember when this came out, I was like, wasn't that the group that just debuted? And it was. And then today, on the 6th of May, it was announced that Yewon had sufficient rest and recovery, but the agency and her were just like, I'm good. I'm good on the K-pop idol front. It could be for a multitude of different reasons. Just because I'm saying it in a lighthearted way doesn't mean that it's necessarily the actual situation, but yeah, here we are. You just kind of have to. It is kind of funny that they debuted at WM only to then move to W. And am I having a problem? Am I having a bit of an issue? WM. Is it? They've got this. They've got a really similar logo. Yeah. I'm tired. Can anyone tell? I'm kind of just like over this kind of. I threw my cardigan onto a chair, the chair I'm not sat on, and Phoebe has put herself on that chair and is now cleaning herself. I've got really nothing to say other than I'm not surprised. I'm disappointed but not surprised, you know? So yeah, let's get on with this group. If it's gonna nearly quit, we didn't. So the dorm arrangements are that Dawn and Chenna are in one room. Dawn is on the bottom bunk, Chenna is on the top. And Roa and Sian are in a bunk together, and Zoe's on her own. Oh, okay. And then Yewon and Soyu are in a bunk. I'm guessing that maybe Soyu and Zoe are in bunk together now. I don't know. Never really liked bunk beds. Moving on to the members. Soyi. Kim Soyeon. She's a rapper born on the 11th of March 2007, making her Pisces and a dog. Pig, sorry. She used to play volleyball in middle school and tennis in elementary school. And she has an older brother. Then we have Sian, Lee Seon. She's a main vocalist, rapper, and dancer, born on the 18th of August 2007, making her a Leo and a pig. In her stage name, she took the S from her birth name, Sion, and then she completed it with Ian, which almost sounds the same as I am. I am Ian. I guess so. Together, the stage name means that she will show her true self, and she's charging fruitness in the group. Okay, that's alright. Seoryim, Park Seonwoo. She is a main dancer, born on the 26th of November 2007, making her a Sagittarius and a pig. And she can cook, that's good. She has a stage name is So and You combined. Seo in Korean means beginning, while You in Korean means to flow. So together it means that the first step that opens up new possibilities while creating her own path. Should have honestly seen my face. Daon Kim Eunji. She is a vocalist born on the 7th of July 2008, making her a Cancer and a rat. She was born in Suncheon in Jeollanam-do in South Korea. If she wasn't a singer, she'd be a PE teacher. Something tells me that you're gonna be able to do that soon. Sorry. Next one we have is Chenna Han Chae-hee. She is vocalist born on the 8th of June 2009, making her a Gemini and an Ox, and she was born in Suncheon in Jeollanam-do, it's South Korea. And then we have is Roa Kim Ga-yeon. She's a vocalist and a Maknae, born on the 28th of October 2009, making her a Scorpio and an Ox. And she took dance classes at Red Stage, and her stage name is an abbreviation of Rays of All, meaning that she lifts everyone's spirits in the team with her energy, and it was given to her by Sian. And then fourth member we have is Yeowon. Yeowon, I can't speak. Kim Yeowon. She was the leader and a rapper. Captain, technically, but, you know. Semantics at this point, I don't care. And she was born on the 10th of April 2006, making her an Aries and a dog. Her role model is Itzy Yeji. She'd love to be friends with her. It's cute. And she trained for nearly 4 years. Yeah. So yeah, I wanted to talk kind of quickly about the whole kind of weirdness of them changing from BWM Entertainment to MW Entertainment, and the fact that their contract ended after 6 months. They've already lost their leader, and they've been debuted for less than a year and have only released I actually don't know if it's a single album, so it could be 1 or 2 songs. I don't want to constantly be a cynicist with this podcast, but at the end of the day, are they going to really be successful? I don't see them being that successful in the K-pop industry. I'm sorry, but no. They only have 2 songs, and they've got less than 500,000 listens on Spotify. What about on YouTube? Because YouTube, it tends to be a bit different given the music video. I keep on putting S. It's actually USPEER. Okay, 5 million, yeah. It's not awful, but I don't. Okay, so they are uploading stuff, but it was like their most recent video was a day ago, and it's got 2,000 views. Then it was a month, 2 months, and 4, 5 months, 8. Then yeah, so it's not too much, but I think when you're in like a small company, it's gonna be kind of difficult to really like be successful. And I want them to do well. Like I don't want these girls to fail. But if we're gonna be honest, are they going to do well? Especially now that they've had a member loss so early on in their career. Yeah. And like them being the leader and like they've gone from a small company into an even smaller company. Like, are we gonna have to prepare ourselves for the likelihood that they're not going to make it? It's unfortunate, but here we are. Such is the way of life. Yeah. Thank you as always for listening, and I'll talk to you guys again very, very soon. Bye.